Everybody, it's Carmel. Welcome to my channel. How's everybody doing? Hope you're all doing good. It's the weekend. Yay! It's Saturday. That's good news right there already, isn't it? I have a project share this week that's part of Saturday Morning Makes. I've been working on some winter theme projects all this week, so I wanted to come on and share them with you. If you've never heard of Saturday Morning Makes, it's an open collab hosted by Gillian Norwood, and Jill is Greenwood Girl Cards here on YouTube. Jill came up with this collab a couple of years ago and started it up just as a way of allowing other artists and crafters here on YouTube to come together and show what they've been working on all in one place, all on the same day. And all you have to do really is just upload a post to either YouTube or Instagram or both if you prefer, and just showing what you've been working on that week. And it's not in any way exclusive to paper crafters. It's whatever type of art you like to create, whether it's sewing or paper craft or jewelry making or whatever it may be. Everybody's welcome to participate in this one. So if you've never seen Jill's channel, I'm going to link her channel in the description below. Do pay her a visit and show her some crafty love, because Jill is a legend here in the crafty community on YouTube. She is absolutely awesome. So you won't be disappointed if you visit her channel. I'm also going to link the hashtag. So if you type the hashtag SatMoreMakes into the YouTube search bar, it will show you all the other participants' uploads all in one place. And it's a big collab as well. There are lots of participants, so you'll find tons and tons of inspiration over there. For my own Satmore Makes project share this week, I have some winter tags that I've been working on. And there's also another theme with these tags because there's a walrus on all of them. I love walruses, I really do. They're one of my favourite animals ever. And I just got an idea during the week that I was going to make a walrus project, and then one led to another. So they all have a walrus on them. So the first one I have to share with you is this one here, and I love this tag. Now this is a big monster of a tag. This is, I think, 7 inches. Let me grab my ruler here. Yeah, 7 inches. This is a big boy. But I do love how this one turned out. I think it's super adorable. The tag itself was made using a big nesting tag die set that I got from BB Craft. And I have it a while in my stash, but it's great. This is not even the biggest tag in that set. There's a 1 or 2 even bigger ones, but I really do love it. It's a great one. I did turn this one into a shaker, and I will try not to blind you too badly with the glare if I can remember to look at the camera and see what I'm actually filming. There we go, that's a bit better. But I used a separate rectangle die from my stash to turn it into a shaker, so I cut it also in foam board as well. I'm going to link a video down in the description below. I posted a shaker tutorial a while back on my channel, and I shared all kinds of tips with you about making shakers and how to, stop your sequins from sticking to your acetate, what type of foam to use, what not to use, etc, etc. So I'm going to link that in the description below. If you'd like to have a go at making shakers, you might find it helpful. So let me tell you a little bit about how I put it together and what I used. The background paper here, this snowflake paper, is a very, very old paper from Craft Consortium. Craft Consortium used to do scrapbook papers. They used to sell loose leaf scrapbook papers, but now they just do paper pads and stamps and a couple of embellishments. But they used to carry a huge range of scrapbook papers. So that's where that paper came from. The frame piece here isn't actually glitter card. It's just white cardstock that I die cut with double-sided adhesive on the front. And I used a glitter for my stash. It's this glitter here. It's a really lovely chunky one that I got from Ali, and kind of made my own custom glitter paper. Well, I love how it turned out, and I like that I didn't load it up with glitter either, because I wanted the white to show in the background as well on the paper. These gorgeous trees here were made using a really old die set from my stash from MFT, and I love it. I use it all year round, because all you have to do to change the season for the trees is just, cut it in different cardstock. It's a DIY glitter paper again. I used cream cardstock, a very pale cream, to die cut the pieces, double-sided adhesive on the front, and then added a glitter. And I used this glitter here, which is from Stampendous. I love this one. It's not full-on iridescent, but the chunky pieces do have some iridescence on them, some of the chunky pieces, but it's a really, really gorgeous glitter. Love it. So that's how I made the trees. The hugs sentiment here is from a Cottage Cuts die, and the banner in the background is from a tag die set that I had in my stash, and I added some bling to the ends of it. I also added some other bling here. These gorgeous snowflake cabochons came from Ali, and the white glitter cabochons are also from Ali. But the main event for this tag, of course, is these three characters here. How cute are they? Look at that walrus. Oh, I love him. I love him. I'm on a bit of a no spend at the moment, so it's the perfect excuse to break into the stash, you know, and take out some old stuff that you haven't played with in a while. And that's what I did here because I love this stamp set. I'd forgotten how much I love this stamp set till I took it out and coloured it up. It's this one here. It's from Stamping Bella. And it's from their Stuffies line, and this is just called the Walrus, the Polar Bear, and the Penguin. And I love it. I didn't use the From All of Us sentiment. I just used the image with the three guys here and coloured them up. I don't have a ton of Stamping Bella stamps in my stash. I have a few from the Stuffies line, and I have a few of their girl stamps. And I have one of my favourite cat stamps ever. It's from them. It came out a couple of years ago. It's super cute. But what I will say about them is that they are fantastic quality stamps. And they really are top quality. They're blue rubber stamps and they come pre-mounted as well. So you just have to add it to your block or your stamp platform and you're good to go. But I really do love this one. It's super cute. And I didn't obviously follow their colour palette. I just used my own. I changed it up a little bit for this one as well. Normally, whenever I'm colouring white fur animals, I almost always use my W's and my Copics. They're my warm greys. I think that's what it looks like that's what they've used here. But I didn't with this one. I just experimented and played around. I used my E's instead, my earth tones. I just wanted to distinguish them a little bit more from the penguin because the penguin is very cool tones, so I wanted him to stand out a little bit more. I think it turned out okay. I added some glossy accents to his paws and to the nose and to the beak and to our walrus friend's tusks here. He's just adorable. I love how the flipper is draped over the bear's leg and he's just leaning in for the photo. It's just super cute. Oh, I just love it. Stop talking about the animals, Carmel, and move on. Please stop talking about the animals. On we go. So because it's a big super chunky tag, I was able to add a big super chunky dangle and break out all the chunky beads from Ali and some silver ribbon. I added a bow here as well and a little black heart cabochon just to tie it all together. And of course, it's being a big shaker, I was able to go absolutely to town with the shaker filler. There is everything but the kitchen sink inside the shaker. I've got some pearl beads going on. I applied some snowflake sequins to the background as well. There is some gems going on. There's bling. There's some polymer clay snowflakes. And there's about 50 different sizes of sequins in all winter colours. But this might be my favourite project I've made this year. It's just super cute. I really like it. Happy with how that one turned out. So the next one I have is this one here, and we've got some glitter going on this one as well. A little bit less glitter than the last one, but still glitter. So really sparkly and pretty for winter. The tag itself was made using a KS Craft die set. It's one of my favourite tag dies. So I cut it in white glitter card. The layering piece here I cut in foam board, and then the paper, this ice paper is a very old paper from Reminisce, but I thought it worked really nicely for some winter themed projects. The main event for this one is this walrus guy here. He's just super adorable. It's from a Lawn Fawn stamp set, a really old one. It's Critters in the Arctic. And it's this walrus here that I used for this one. I love this set as well. Lawn Fawn. So I die cut them and coloured them up with my Copics. And then I coloured up and laminated this iceberg piece. This is also from the same stamp set. And popped them on some foam just to give them some dimension and stand them out from the background. I really like how this one turned out, just super cute. And I added some texture to the colouring as well, because walruses don't have smooth skin the way seals and sea lions do. Their skin is really thick and textured, so I added that in the colouring so that he wouldn't look too much like a seal. I was trying to make him look like a walrus. I added some glossy accents to his nose as well, and some glossy accents to his tusks. The Have an Ice Day is a sentiment from the same stamp set, and the banner was made using a Heffy Doodle die. I added some bling here, and I used some of the star offcuts from around here and added them into the cutouts here. I added a ribbon here from my stash and a tiny little bead dangle here. I also added some touches of stickles around the paper. It's this stickles here. It's Stardust. It was really pretty. And I just kind of followed the line of the pattern in the paper to make it look like they're more like ice. But super cute. I really like how this one turned out. And then the last one I have is this little one here. And for this one, I just went all out, unashamedly, cuteness overload with this one. And he's just adorable. The walrus himself was made using a die set from Spellbinders. And I didn't cut it in coloured cardstock. I cut it instead in Nina and just used my Copics to colour them up. Sometimes I like to do that with paper piecing dies just to change it up a little bit. The paper for this one is all from Doodlebug. It's from the Winter Wonderland. I think this came out last year. It's this collection here, but it's super, super cute. I used a tag die set from my stash to make it and layered it up with some foam board and papers from the collection. The banner was made using a die from an MFT tag die set, and I cut it in thin foam and cut it in this snowflake paper from the Doodlebug collection. I fussy cut the hot cocoa weather sentiment from the same collection and added some polymer clay snowflakes. And then I cut his hat in the same paper that I used on the banner. You do get some dies in the set to cut out the little eyes, but I used googly eyes instead just to make them a bit extra cute. I fussy cut the cup here from the Doodlebug collection and I popped it on some foam, so he's ready to go with his hot cocoa. It's actually a coffee cup. It has the word coffee written here, but I just added a piece of cardstock and wrote cocoa instead, and I coloured the top here to make it look like cocoa instead of coffee. I added a couple of enamel dots then just to tie in the colour that I'd used in the banner and his hat. To make the pom-poms on his hat then, I just took an actual pom-pom and cut it in half and shredded it up a little bit just to make it fluffy, and then added them with some glue. To finish it then, I just added some ribbon. So that's my project here for today, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope you like my tags. I had a blast making them. I really do love to make tags. They're probably one of my favourite things ever to make in my craft room. I could just lose myself for days, just doing nothing but making tags. And when I say I love making tags, guys, I ain't making it up. You know, this is not how I store my dies generally, but my tags were so out of control that they needed their whole separate area for storage, because I have way too many of them. And this is partly the reason for the, I just have to spot on that. I've just bought at a Pink Fresh Studios that I haven't used in a long time, and I want to just end the video now instantly and go and make tags with this because this is a gorgeous. Anyway, I digress. So that's the reason for my no spend anyway. It's because I have tons already. I don't need to buy any more. Not for a while anyway. And I've been enjoying it, to be honest, because you might as well be shopping. I took out dies the other day that I've never cut and that I'm going to be playing with next week. And it's exciting. Like, it's like having a parcel coming again. You know, when you forget about going online and shopping and looking at new stuff, you look around and see all the new stuff that you already have in your craft room. And that's great fun. I think it was Sybil shared a video the other day recently, and she was talking about that. She's on a no spend as well. And she was talking about that it's not about depriving ourselves or denying ourselves anything. It's just about using what we already have and enjoying what we already have, because I think when you over shop, the shopping can become the hobby then, can't it? Then you find yourself, the only time you are spending in your craft room is spent storing and organizing stuff, and that kind of defeats the whole purpose really, doesn't it? So take a deep breath, stop shopping for a little while and just enjoy your crafting. And don't get me wrong, if you shop every day, you like to shop every day and haul every day, then that's wonderful. If that's what does it for you, that's wonderful. Well, for me, I'm just going to cut back a little bit, just for a few months, you know, and see how it goes. So that's my project share, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And a quick reminder as well, do pay Jill a visit and check out the hashtag for Saturn Makes, because there's lots and lots of gorgeous makes to be seen over there if you are looking for inspiration of what to do with your own stash and you are on a no shopping or not a no shopping. Either way, it's a great source of inspiration and you get all kinds of ideas and fun projects over there. So thanks so much for stopping by, guys, and for watching this video. If you do like this one, I would really appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. And thanks so much to all of you who've already done that, because I know a lot of you have already done that. So thanks, it really does mean the world to me. Thanks so much. I'm looking forward to catching up with some of you guys. I know I'm behind on some of your channels, so I can't wait to see what you've been working on and creating this week in your own craft rooms. So have a lovely weekend, everybody. Hope you're all well and staying happy and healthy out there. And I will chat to you all in the next video. Bye-bye.